The goats got out and they ran into the mud pit, so we had to get them out.
We picked up 3 goats from a farm, an Amish farm, and we brought them home, and we thought we had a pen ready, and we put them in the pen, and just like somebody shot them out of a gun, they all found a hole and they took off over toward the hospital. And Lynn was running, and Beth was running, and Lynn was trying to drive the truck and trailer because I had some of them cornered in a ditch down in the mud.
Like try to scare him so he stays in one corner. If it was a fainting goat, it would be a lot easier.
Yeah. So it's just to the point now where we can laugh about it, but it was pretty.
That was a funny moment.
It was pretty intense for a while. But we saved them all.
And he was in a creek in the ditch, not just mud. He was holding the legs of 2 goats.
We have been operating it for roughly 40 years, I guess. And the farm has been in operation for 72 years. We bought it from my parents. I give orders and watch people ignore me, and I pretty much have been in charge, I guess you could say. It's it's a smaller operation, so it's just been me and then the kids and Lynn. And
I'm usually the inside person, maybe fixing meals and such, but no, I work off the farm, so now I'm retired, but Tim is like he said, it's not a large farm, but it's a good farm, and it's a family farm, so.
Lynn Berning, I take care of all the crops on the farm. Dusty Berning, pretty much the same as Chad, help out with the crops as much as I can and any chores that needs to be done.
Colin Berning, I feed calves.
Reed Berning, take care of the donkeys.
I'm Jen. I probably don't really have much of a responsibility. Probably the only part that I have is if Chad gets called out in the middle of the night because the cow's out, I stay home with Colin while he's sleeping.
My responsibility is the hobby farm down there with the donkeys and the goats, and soon to be a potbelly pig.
And I just like walking around. I don't really know much.
I love being around, watching Colin be involved and all the kids be involved with it because they're so much more active, I feel like, because they have the farm. They can always be riding something, helping with animals that they don't get if they don't have the farm.
My son and I like to go out with the metal detector, and we have a lot of fun digging up and finding old horseshoes or rusty nails. And he found an old revolver in the ditch one time.
Grandma Rosie, who used to live at the farm, Tim's mom, cows got out one day and we got a call, and I'm a city kid, so I had no idea what I was doing. So I drove down in my vehicle and I see Rosie, who's in her 80s, out with her cane going hop, 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 and getting all the cows back in as I'm in my vehicle trying to get the cows back in. So it was just like a generational thing that was hilarious that she was just right out there doing it.
We were on a side-by-side ride and there was a skunk in the middle of the field. And my mom thought it was a cat and she almost ran over it.
We turned around real quick.
When the cat fell in the pool.
How did it get in the pool?
Jumped.
It jumped? Could it swim?
No.
Did it float?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you get it out?
It hopped out.
Tim has always made time to attend the sporting events of our sons and now our grandchildren. He often comments that he's never met a cow that knew how to tell time.
Like Mom had said, that they try to make as many kids games as they can through working chores on the farm, and that's good because these guys love that.
It's a good life.
I don't know.
Strong work ethics,
Really
passed on to
quiet in the back.
the other generations behind us.
He always threatened that if we got in trouble at school, something would happen bad at the farm. That's why we never got in trouble at school, so I didn't want to call his bluff on that. But yeah, the hard work for sure. You face challenges, so they figure out how to overcome them, I guess. I would say compassion, empathy toward animals, and like Chad said, the hard work, and overcome adversity, problems that come up, things like that some kids may not ever face growing up.
The swing in prices, weather.
He watches the markets daily, not so much the milk market as much as he did, but still you got soybeans and corn in the ground that you're going to harvest, and do you contract? I mean, if you get into all of that, and it's just part of the deal.
We've still got a few dairy cows left. We're selling them, one at a time. But most of them have gone to a neighboring farm, which is good.
It's sentimental for Tim when he loads up a dairy cow and takes it up 84, but he knows it's going to a good home. And when Tim is on their farm and he talks, the cows turn, and it's just remarkable that they remember his voice. There's really nothing magic about being big. Just be good. Be a good farmer.